Just like the inventory put away, you can use the inventory pick to perform warehouse tasks. In this case, more specifically, the picking and shipping of items. So this means that people in the warehouse with the inventory pick document have a dedicated document that they can use to perform their tasks. So let's have a look at how this works, and I will do this by creating a new sales order. You can also use other outbound documents, of course, like a purchase return order, but let's create a sales order for customer 50,000, and I already assigned location North to customer 50,000. So and let's use the Amsterdam lamp as an item, because this is also the item that I've received and put away in one of my previous demonstrations, and this customer orders 240 units. Okay, so a standard sales order on which you can also see the bin code. So here you can see the bin code that the program suggests. So this means that you could also pick and ship from the sales order, as you know. However, this is only valid when we have enough quantity on the bin. So in this case, if I try to ship, so let me try to ship, you will see that I get an error telling me that there is not sufficient inventory on the bin. So we don't have enough units of the Amsterdam lamp on bin number 2. Although we do have enough inventory, because if I scroll down, you see that we have 280 units available, but they're located on several bins. So and this means that if you would like to pick and ship from the sales order, you have to create multiple sales lines, and that's not always very efficient. So instead, I would like to use the inventory pick document. So and that's something that I can do by clicking here on release, because also here it's very important that my source document is released. So as a sales order, I have released the document, which means that it now becomes available for my colleagues in the warehouse. So let's search for the inventory pick document. I will create a new one. So let's assign a number, and then through process I can go to get source documents, and this will display all my source documents that have been released for location North. Alright, so this is the only one, that's the one that I just created. So let's select this one, and here you can now see already an advantage of the inventory pick, because now Business Central notices that this item is located on 2 different bins, and it will also suggest these 2 bins, you see. So we still have a sales order with 1 sales line, but an inventory pick with 2 picking lines, as you can see here. All right, let's autofill the quantity to handle. There we go. So 80 units should be picked from location 2, and then the other 160 units from location 10, and assume that the warehouse worker picked the items. We can then click here on we can then click on posting, post, and we will ship. Notice that you can also ship an invoice, but for this example, I will just ship the items. So the inventory pick is processed, and if you check the sales order, so let me go to the sales order and open the document, you can of course see that these 240 units are now shipped. So let me scroll to the right, so quantity shipped, and that everything is ready to invoice. All right, so this is the result on the sales order, but you also have a posted warehouse document. So let me use a search function and search for posted inventory pick. So there we go. And let's look at the second one. So here you can see this is the posted inventory pick that has been created when posting the inventory pick. So with also the bin information, the quantities, and so on.